Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on The Poet and the Muse from Alan Wake. It's a cool track, it's a beautiful song. I'm going to teach you all the acoustic guitar parts, so I'm going to teach you the whole song basically, apart from the electric guitar solo. But just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, and I'd love to hear from you. So please let me know you're watching it out there, let me know where in the world you're from, and more importantly, let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off of this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. We've only got two parts that we need to learn for the song. We've got the verse, which is also the intro, and then we've got the chorus, and it just jumps between those two parts. Okay, so the verse part, 2 lines of it, sounds like this. So to play that, we're going to start this on B minor chord, first finger A2, second finger on B3, third finger on D4, little finger on G4. So this is your B minor chord. And we actually start with the first finger off. So you're going to play the open A string and hammer on to A2. Then play the D4, the G4, back to the D4. So you got, and then we're going to jump to the B3. So you got, and then back to the G4, the D4. So you got, and then open E string nearest to the floor. So make sure your first finger's not touching it. And then B3, and then the G4. So the whole of the first bar goes. Into bar 2, and we've got, it's based around an A chord. You need, well actually an A sus2 chord I should say. So first finger on D2, second finger on G2, and you're going to play the A string, then D2, G2, back to the D2, so you got, and then B open, back to the G2, and then the D2, so you got, then use your third finger to play E2 nearest to the floor, and pull off to the open E, play the open B, and then G2, so you get, so the whole bar 2 goes. And then we get this. So E2, then D2, and then G2. So F sharp minor 7 is based around. And then E3, then open D, then G, then B, back to G, and then D. So bar 3 goes. So the whole of that first line slowly goes. On to the next line, and this first bar, we've only got 2 beats in it, it just goes. So it's playing an A chord, which is D2, G2 and B2 with the open A string, so middle 4 strings. And then we're going to go to E2, nearest to your face. Then I'm putting my third finger across D2, G2 and B2. Or you could use 4 different fingers, whichever way you prefer. So bar 4 goes just A, F sharp. And then bars 5 and 6, we've got based around B minor. We're going to have to use slightly different fingering for this. So you've got first finger A2, second finger on B3, third finger on G4 this time, and then little finger E5. And you play the A2, the G4, the B3, back to the G4, then E5, back to the B3, and then the G4. So you've got. Then move your little finger down to E4, and you play E4, B3, and then the G4. So the whole of bar 5 goes. And bar 6 is exactly the same. And then that will repeat round back to the beginning. And it does it round 4 times. The first 3 times it does this little 2-bar part. On the 4th time, when it goes to the chorus, or every time it goes to the chorus, instead of it playing that part, it's just going to play a B minor chord and goes down, down, up, down, down, instead of bars 5 and 6 when it goes to the chorus. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's just play the first 6 bars straight through. Here we go. We'll do it slightly slower. So like I say, that just keeps repeating around all the verses. And then remember that when you go to the chorus, you don't do the... You're just going to play the B minor chord. That takes us to the chorus. Now the chorus sounds like this. So for that, we've got a G chord, 3rd finger E3, 2nd finger on E3 nearest to your face, 1st finger on A2. And the rhythm's all sort of the same all the way through, so just go down, down, up, down, down, that kind of feeling. So you've got the G chord, we've then got an A chord, which is just D2, G2 and B2. Then B minor for a bar, then E major for a bar in bar 11, which is your 1st finger on G1, 2nd finger A2, 3rd finger D2. So you've got E major in bar 11, then it goes to E minor, so you just take your 1st finger off in bar 12, back to the A chord, and then in bar 14, no rhythm, just play the G chord and then the A chord. Okay, so let's play the whole line. So the same rhythm kind of all the way through, down, down, up, down, down. Just watch out in bar 14, no rhythm, just play the G for 2 beats and the A for 2 beats. Here we go, 3, 4. And then the last little line, it's the same as what we played in the verse, the little interlude part that goes. It just plays those 2 bars before it goes to the verse. And then just keeps repeating from the verse, chorus, verse, chorus. The only bit that's different is the electric guitar solo. And then it's the chorus till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, and I do read every single comment, so please leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know you're watching it out there, let me know where in the world you're from, and also let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off of this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this, I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.